Okay, I swear this is the last time I ever re-roll. What's going on, everybody? Today we're talking about Guardian and how I've seen the bigger and brighter light. For those of you that may not know, I used to play Suck Striker as my tag because his grinding was phenomenal. It was absolutely great and there was really nothing wrong with the grind. But then I kept seeing more people and hearing people talk about the Guardian and I'm like, okay. So the Striker was low-key kind of making me upset just with some of the issues that were popping off. But then I just said, fuck it. I'm gonna nuke my wallet and just go for the tag. For those of you that don't know, tagging is expensive, especially when you have high gear score. It can go up to 1 billion silver. And guess what your boy had to pay? Yeah, it was that and then some. So that hurt my wallet quite a bit, but I said to myself, this is the last time I'm gonna tag until I'm full pen and C5 everything, and just at the point where I can afford to tag and have fun and not really worry about it. But I'm not sure that I would ever roll off the Guardian because she is absolutely just so good. Look, I can't speak for the PvP aspect because she just I just started playing her. I haven't really had the pleasure. All I had was some guy from Harlots came up on my rotation. I damn near about one-shot him, but I didn't have any skill add-ons and I was only level 59. So if there's any indication that she slaps, yeah, it was probably that. And you have to see from my perspective as a Berserker main, right? I always play in Awakening, so my combos and everything are finger breaking. They're absolutely arthritis inducing. So there's nothing that I'm not doing where my fingers aren't just twisted up, turned around, and upside down and all around. They are crazy. Not to mention with the Berserker, you have to constantly keep Buster training up. You have to keep swapping back and forth to Frenzy Destroyer to keep your damage up. It's just, there's a lot you have to do to manage just to make the Berserker grind efficiently. And I got to the point where, you know, on my Berserker, I can pull 9k trash in Ackman an hour with just a blue loot scroll. So I'm good at the class, but it's so much work and it's stressful and it really hurts my fingers after a long period of time, and especially for my grind sessions where I like to grind for long periods. So the moment I swapped over to Guardian, figured out the combo, I immediately just was like, what the, how is nobody not just tagging this character on the regular basis? It's like throwing away money. Not only does she pull the same trash loot in Ackman as my Berserker, it's with less effort and I don't even have to like sweat at all. I don't even need buffs either. No potions, no nothing. I could literally grind Ackman, just bare bones loot scroll and still pull the same amount of trash as my Berserker. I still go buffed up and I go above and beyond. I damn near about pull 11k, which is ridiculous. And just to touch back on the combo for a moment, it's super easy. We're talking like Fireborn Rupture to God Incinerator, Cleansing Flame, Flow to Ashes, Glorious Advance, Searing Fang, and then you flow into Suppress. Like, it's super easy. All you have to do is just hotbar, Fireborn Rupture, open with that, and then from there everything just flows into it. You could use Frost Slide to like reposition, which is what I was reading on some combo videos and stuff. Most Guardians will use Frost Slide to reposition themselves so that way the mobs are directly in front of them. I typically do this as well, but the point being is that from there, it's pretty much golden. Most of the mobs are half health from God Incinerator alone. Anything after God Incinerator, it's just like cleanup. Like you could just use Cleansing Flame and majority of the time everything's dead, which is absolutely insane because with the Berserker, you have to constantly like Frenzy Destroyer, you got to get behind him, you got a General Disarray into Seismic Blast, and then you go into, let's see here, you go into Devastation, then from Devastation you go Ground Lifting, reposition again, get behind him, General Disarray will be back up, you rinse, repeat the combo, and you can use Earth Divide as an opener. Like there's just so many things you have to do and you have to constantly swap back and forth to reapply Frenzy Destroyer buff. So it's a pain in the ass. It's not that it's not fun or that it doesn't look cool, it's just that it's stressful on the fingers, and that's why I went Guardian, because it's just so much easier on my fingers and I don't feel like they're going to lock up and stay in Berserker combo position for life. Not to mention, Guardian is just aesthetically pleasing to look at, let's be honest here, okay? I'm not going to go into the thing with the thighs because I bought the Bugatti outfit, and by I bought, I mean somebody gifted it to me because they hate me. So I am now a Bugatti Knight forever, but the point being is she's just fun. Overall, she's fun, she's easy, and on top of that, she's probably the best grinder in the game. I don't think anything really beats her in terms of trash loot. I don't even think Witch and Wiz holds a candle to her. I mean, they probably come close, but I think just for what she does, she's too ridiculous. If anything, she's just the melee version of the witch wizard. So there's that. And I'm not necessarily telling you this to just try and convince you, hey, play Guardian, but I will say that if you just need a class that will grind and you're not a huge fan of Witch Wizard, I mean, Suck Striker will get the job done. Don't get me wrong. That class is crazy good too. It's just there was some issues with it. But with Guardian, I don't notice any flaws yet. She definitely feels slow. I mean, when I say slow animation-wise, when I swap from Guardian to Zerker, my Zerker feels light as a feather, even though he is probably heavier than like a whole ass fucking dresser filled with clothes. I'm just saying that she feels heavy. She feels really heavy whenever you're playing her. There's a lot of weight behind her, and when you swap to a character that's light or that moves like really fast, like the Zerker, he moves really fast. So it's like night and day. So that's the only really big flaw that I have with her, is that she's really heavy and weighty, and that, you know, she can feel slow. But once you get past that and realize that she's slow for a reason, and by slow I mean just animations take a minute. Once you get past that, I mean, you're golden. Like, she's clapping, like she's a hard clapper, and you just got to deal with that. And as far as PvP goes, I think that if played properly and it's in a decent comp, I don't know about a dueler, but in a comp, I feel like she can be disgusting in Awakening. Haven't tried Succession, maybe I'll talk about it later, but right now, Awakening is ridiculous. Anyway, I think that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys are somewhat informed about the Guardian now. More videos to come on her once I get a little bit more and I realize what I just said. God damn it. Anyway, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Yeah, she knows I'm the one. Yeah, she knows I don't need no